This is Exploring Britain, the series in which we visit some of Britain's less celebrated towns and cities. I'm in Woking and I'm with Lloyd Griffith. You ever been to Woking before, Lloyd?
I have been to Woking a few times. I think to watch Grimsby Town once or twice. And then I used to live in Guildford, which is not a million miles away. So I think I may have popped into Woking. And I've done a gig here, I think.
So can you remember, what can you tell me about it?
The gig?
Well, Woking.
It's a good commuter town. It's a bit like Surbiton or Guildford. They're just places where people live to go into London.
Any ideas?
That is the woke king. He's the woke king.
What makes him so woke?
He's just so left. He's just so left. He uses all the proper pronouns and he's just kind to people. He's the woke king. That's actually who Woking is named after, the woke king.
I found out. Look, it's an artwork, it's here. It's The Wanderer by Sean Henry, who was born in 1965. It's in High Street, Woking, Surrey.
Is that it?
Yep. Look at that, Lloyd. You gonna have your car gold wrapped?
No, I'm just going to keep it Brooklyn grey.
Is it? What colour's Brooklyn grey?
Grey. Subway, McDonald's, Taco Bell, German doner kebab. On the corner, I can see the little chicken. It's a Nando's sign.
I think German doner kebab, Lloyd, is a great addition to the takeaway landscape in this country. I really enjoy them.
Do you know what I like about the German kebab, doner kebab places? You can get a box for 500 calories.
Yeah, the gym box.
The gym box.
Yeah.
And as someone that's already been to the gym today,
Oh.
I could have that for lunch. Do you know what I mean? And not feel bad about it.
Yeah, well maybe we'll do that in a minute.
Do you know in Germany they've got Lucas Podolski kebabs?
What do you mean?
Lucas Podolski's got his own chain of kebab shops.
Oh, nice.
I had one in the summer during the Euros. Fantastic kebab actually.
All right.
That's all I've got.
Something's happened to bollards here, Lloyd.
Yeah, I basically think the council didn't realise the buses were probably bigger than they are. 1, 2, 3, 4 bollards out. Let's get out of the way.
So I've got the vibes like post zombie attack, isn't it?
No, it's England at the Euros. This is what it is. England at the Euros. Grab yourself a chair and throw it.
It feels like it's been looted.
It does. Look, I like Woking, and at some point I will need to shift tickets here. But it does have a bit of a post-apocalyptic era, kind of like quite, something's gone on, but we don't know about it.
Well, let's see if we can find out what it is.
Yeah. One of the only things I know about Woking is that there was like a sci-fi film that was the guy who did it was from here or something, and then there's loads of like these little. Is it War of the Worlds?
So it was the author, H.G. Wells.
H.G. Wells, yeah. God, that's a good.
He wrote it.
He wrote
while
it.
he lived in Woking.
No way.
Yeah, he lived not far from here. There's a few statues around. Do you know what H.G. stands for?
Happy-go-lucky Wells.
No, because aliens took his furniture.
What?
It was a joke.
I'll go on to it again.
What he stands for. What does H.G. stand for? Because aliens took his furniture.
Oh, right.
You can have that.
What's War of the Worlds about? Is it about aliens?
Yeah.
That would have made a lot more sense if I knew about the film.
All right.
Yeah. What's the film about?
So it's a
The
book.
book. What's the book about?
Like it was a book. Aliens
Yeah, they're all films, aren't they?
aliens come to Woking.
Oh, what? And do that?
Oh, that
Just
might be
knock
what it
over
is.
chairs outside the O'Neills.
Yeah,
Aliens come to Woking. That's genuinely the film.
yeah. It's a book. Stop saying film.
Sorry, yeah, but they think books are films, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? They can
Eventually.
be. Titanic's a book, isn't it?
Yeah, much of War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells was set in Woking. The author wrote most of the book between 1895 and 1898. He lived in Maybury Road here.
Right.
And he actually stands for Herbert George.
Herbert
H.G.
George.
Yeah.
So do you know this alien pod here is part of the Martian sculpture designed by, I think it was Michael Condren, and what it does, it reflects these cylinders described by H.G. Wells in War of the Worlds, and can be seen here ploughing into the ground.
I've never been more certain that somewhere in your eye line right now is a black.
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's just down there, yeah.
He invented the phrase time machine, H.G. Wells.
Did he?
No one called it time machines before then.
What do they call it before that?
Don't know.
Time machine, yeah. Go on.
This is Herb.
Hello, mate. Hello, son. H.G. Wells. He died in, I think, 1946.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's war related. Born in 1866, died in 1946.
Wasn't that after the war?
Yeah, but injuries last for a little bit longer. You know, I don't. You know, we probably should have researched that before pressing record. Novelist and thinker. Aren't we all thinkers?
Yeah. You got to be good at thinking to get that as your name.
What are you? I'm a comedian and thinker.
Lloyd, do you know any famous Wokingtons?
People from Woking?
I presume that's what they're called.
No. No, none.
What if I told you one of Britain's biggest bands are from Woking?
Blossoms?
No. They met at Shearwater County Secondary School and played early gigs at working men's clubs in Woking. And they are called The Jam.
No way.
And if you walk down here with me, Lloyd...
Is there a town called Malice?
No,
Okay.
but have a little look at this street plate sign here.
Stanley Road.
Which is what Paul Weller's 1995 album was named after, because he grew up on this street.
Really?
Yes, according to the internet.
There's a shop down there that sells peacock suits.
That's good. I don't think that was this album though. I'll be honest, Lloyd, I hope for a bit more of an exciting road. I hope for like a plaque to Paul.
It's not exactly Strawberry Fields, is it?
No.
Or Penny Lane.
No, it's none of those things. I imagine where he lived has been knocked down and this is in this place. It is quite relatively new build.
Yeah. So this is very much 3-story high, built I'd say mid-90s. I reckon he lived in a much smaller, dingier kind of establishment with potentially a basement, and that's where going underground
Good.
was first thought of.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you like that?
And he looked out the window and saw this railway line here.
Yeah, go on.
And the sort of stuff, the shingly type stuff underneath. So look at that, Broken Stones.
Oh, Broken Stones, Pebbles on the
Which
Beach.
is from the album Stanley Road.
Okay, great.
So it does make more sense than your one.
Yeah, okay. Another one here.
Yeah. That's a little natural archway, isn't it, Lloyd?
Lovely little, and also looks like they've got like little natural antennas. Those just going up into the...
A bit more War of the Worlds.
Yeah, very War of the Worlds.
This is Housel Common, which is where in the, I was going to say War of the Roses, War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds, the film.
Where the aliens land.
Right,
in
okay.
It, apparently. I've not read the book from Herb.
Seen the film?
Nope, not seen the film either. But this is another part of Housel Common. This is the Peace Garden. Originally, it was the burial place of Islamic soldiers from the First World War and the Second World War.
Lovely.
They got exhumed and buried somewhere else in the end. Okay. They've now got a lovely little peace garden.
Lovely.
We go and have a look at and relax in.
It does look very nice. It looks very peaceful, very tranquil.
Yeah, I used to live in Battersea in London, and there's I know, but I didn't want to say in case you didn't want to dox yourself on camera.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, near your house, there's a peace pagoda in Battersea Park.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
It is lovely, yeah, lovely.
Yeah, well, this I think is that vibe. Let's go and have a look and get some peace in us. It is peaceful, isn't it?
It's very peaceful. It's now pissing it down as well.
That's okay.
No, it's lovely.
Rain is
Rain
peaceful.
is lovely, yeah. Rain is peaceful. Yeah, it's very nice. Look, this year for me, all about breathing. Now, this is the kind of place I want to come to and have a nice little breathe.
Just let's stop now. Explain what you mean all about breathing.
Just like kind of making time for breathing. I think we don't often breathe properly.
Say properly, doing a lot of the work there.
So I'm doing a lot of breath work this year.
Okay.
So I would,
Wim Hof?
No, not Wim Hof, just Lloyd Hof. Just me breathing, just nice little, something like this, lovely. Just come here, forget all your troubles, have a little breathe. Beautiful. Nice trees, aren't they? Oh no, just no. So you don't need. Yeah, just.
Lloyd, wait. Asda and Aldi in the same retail park bit here.
Like West Side Story.
Have you got a favourite supermarket, Lloyd?
It depends. Like I would say that in London it is Tesco, just the nearest. Although when I go back to Grimsby, Asda and Sainsbury's.
So there's lots of exciting things in Woking, but here is a first, because Woking is home to Britain's first purpose-built mosque. And it is the only, you like a religious building,
I love
a cathedral.
Famously love a religious building.
This is the only Grade 1 listed mosque in the country.
No way.
Yeah, let's have a look. You've obviously been around a lot of cathedrals and churches in your time, Lloyd. Have you been around many buildings of other religious denominations?
I have. A lot of Hindu temples, a lot of mosques. Basically, I just like the impressive buildings. Like, it's not necessarily what they stand for, it's just how beautiful they are inside and out. And this is gorgeous. It is like, like a little small village church, because it's old. It's very old. Also, I like the way they got a little extension out here as well.
Yeah, the other side.
Added a little side extension here. So yeah, look, I just love big old buildings.
I love walking around religious buildings as well. What is it that you like about them? The grandeur?
Yeah, I like the grandeur. Like the big open vast space, the intricate designs on the inside. Just the fact that they all look quite different is what I like. But yeah, I'd say it's like more it's the grandness of them. The first cathedral I went to was in Edinburgh, St Mary's in Edinburgh. Massive. I was a tiny little kid. I was blown away by it. So I do like visiting all religious buildings.
What's that, mate?
That's spooky. That's what that is. Ghostbusters.
It does look Ghostbusters.
Oh.
Hey, this is the more upmarket Woking, this bit, isn't it? Look at this. There's a Gordon Ramsay street burger.
There's the Gordon Ramsay Academy.
What does that mean?
I guess it's where he shouts at people when they're kids. There's the Marciano.
Oh, there's a whole
Lounge,
pedestrian
cafe
bit down
bar.
here, Lloyd, look.
Oh, Victoria Place.
Let's find us some lunch. I can buy you lunch. Let's find somewhere we can eat. Your choice. You choose somewhere that.
Does it have to be local to Woking, or could it be a chain?
I don't mind, whatever you want. They've got Toys R Us there, Lloyd.
Are we? Oh, of course. H.G. Wells invented the time machine. So we've come back to the 90s. And if you go around the corner, there's a Blockbuster.
Wow. I'll go head down Woolworths, see if I can get some pick and mix.
Should we go to Toys R Us?
Yeah.
It's
part of W.H. Smith.
They've catfished us.
The catfish is W.H. Smith.
We're being gaslit by W.H. Smith.
And do you know what? Now I think about it, the Norwich W.H. Smith's now got Toys R Us in it as well. So.
Oh, right.
Sorry, H.G. Wells hasn't worked his magic.
Blockbuster is then.
Yeah. Lloyd, I'll be honest with you. I thought at first, when we saw the middle of Woking, I thought, not great.
Not great.
We haven't seen the good bit of Woking.
This is it.
Nice, isn't it? There's
It's lovely.
JD Sports, a Pret-a-Manger,
Peacocks,
Superdry, a library, Barclays Bank,
Starbucks,
a church, a Christmas tree. Well, they're taking down, I think. It's about time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is nice.
It's got everything you need and more.
Like this place.
It's good food.
Is it good?
So it's a cafe and a church.
Church food? This is your dream, isn't it?
I'm about to eat locally sourced food in a church.
What have you gone for, Lloyd?
I've gone for the Nigerian chicken fried rice.
I've gone for the beef chili. So let's have a little taste test, see what we think of church food. That's really nice. Have a little go of that. Ooh, a bit of kick to this.
Lovely.
2 hot meals, a couple of bottles of water, £19.50.
£19, and we're in a church.
Wonderful stuff.
That's what the Lord would want.
It's got some more Woking facts for you. This is stuff that's a little bit further out of Woking, so we're not going to walk there. I'm just going to tell you about them. We've been to see a burial ground earlier.
Lovely.
But Woking is actually very big in the world of death, because Woking is home to the UK's largest cemetery, Brookwood Cemetery. It was consecrated, which means made religious,
Made religious, yeah.
in 1854.
Yep.
And coffins were then transported there from London on twice weekly funeral trains
God.
for almost 100 years, until 1941, until the London terminus was bombed.
They used to go on funeral trains.
There used to be funeral trains.
Bet people were dying to get on them.
Very good. Well, you say that,
Oh, God.
but excess land was there that wasn't needed for the cemetery. It was sold off to some of its houses, some of it was made into a golf course. Now, the London Necropolis company that owns all this funeral stuff, they earned extra money from golfers who would disguise themselves as mourners to take advantage of the cheap fixed fares to go to funerals.
Oh my God.
So they'd have to like cover up their golf clubs and come down and go, oh God, we're really sad Nan's dead, and then just go and play golf.
Wearing like shorts.
Yeah.
And a flat cap.
Yeah, it'd be that. They'd go, oh yeah. So apparently the company just sort of like
Nipped
put
it
up with
above.
it and went, no,
Right.
they were fine with it. They were like, all right, don't worry about it. You think that's good?
I do.
Woking Crematorium was the first purpose-built crematorium in the UK. First mosque, biggest burial ground, first crematorium. The land was bought in 1878. At the time it was built, cremation was illegal, but they tested it on a horse. Cremation became legal in 1884, and the first human cremation took place here, not in this church, in Woking, in 1885.
Whereabouts is that crematorium?
It's down the road a bit.
Ah, so it's not in the dead centre?
Tickets available?
No,
No,
not at all.
just wait.
For jokes like that.
You're looking up the Necropolis Railway. Oh God, that is terrifying.
That is their logo.
My God.
Skull and
I would not
crossbones.
get on that train.
It does what it says on the tin.
Yes, what does it say about it?
Well, it basically just says exactly what you said.
Some more of those statues, Lloyd.
More of the
Everywhere.
statues. They're getting taller.
They're getting taller. These ones look a bit like they're in Greece.
Yeah.
She looks fuming.
No, I
though.
think they look like they're in a 90s band.
Yeah, in Bewitched.
No, that's it, like an indie 90s band on like the Shine albums.
Okay,
Just like, what's her name?
Sleeper,
Sleeper.
Louise Weiner.
Yeah. I feel like I'm with an ex-girlfriend.
Have you ever been to Sostrine Green? I don't know how you say it, Grenny.
Oh,
They're-
Sostre and Grenny.
They're amazing.
What are they?
They're like, they sell everything, like house stuff, art supplies. My daughter's obsessed with them.
I might have a little wander in at some
Let's have a
point.
look.
Yeah.
Good, isn't it?
I love this place.
I absolutely love this shop.
I've never heard of it before.
No, they're so good.
I thought you'd taken the mickey, but this is great.
Looking for one of those?
I've been looking for one of these little doors for years and now I've found one. That's great.
What's it for?
For the mouse that lives in my house. Because I've got him one of these. But he thinks it's a bit old hat. So he's like, can I have some windows? It's dark in here. I was like, well, where are we going to get a small door with windows? Anyway, it turns out, Sostrom Grunner.
Unreal shop.
I'd never heard of it. I'd come to Woking alone just to go there. I'm sure there might be one in London, but like...
It's my new criteria for what makes a good town or city. If it's got a
Sosteren Grunner.
How are we saying it?
A Sostrom Grunner.
I want them to make me a brand ambassador, but I probably should find out how you say it first.
Yeah, but maybe in the first video they teach you how to say it.
Okay, get in touch if you work for Sosteren.
That does need work.
Yeah, I know. Final few Woking facts for you, Lloyd.
Yes, please.
Musically, we've discussed the Jam.
Yes.
But Rick Parfitt from Status Quo was born in Woking.
Rocking all over the world.
Yep, mostly Woking. Matt Willis from Busted was also born here.
Oh.
And the Spice Girls started their career here in 1984 when they did dance rehearsals down the
Really?
road. No, well, according to the internet.
That's
so maybe.
fantastic.
And also famous Woking people. Guess who was born here? There's strong Norwich connections.
Darren Huckabee.
Delia Smith.
Delia Smith, let's be having you.
And in your world, comedy, Harry Hill was born here.
Lovely.
And Sean Locke grew up in Woking.
Legend.
Legend indeed. Lloyd, final thoughts on Woking before you go. I've had a lovely time and I liked it.
I've had a lovely time. Like, look, Woking, I think sometimes, often, maybe disregarded as a place to visit. And we've had a nice day. We've filled a day, haven't we?
We feel today.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to know what you want to do in Woking, I think. It's not like London, where you can go on sightseeing tours.
No.
You've got to know where you want. If you're a H.G. Wells film fan,
Yep.
then definitely come here.
If you're into death, there's loads of death stuff.
If you're into death, yep. If you're into Grade 1 listed mosques,
Yep.
if you're into quite large statues of quite scary people, Definitely one for you. But
If you are an Islamic sci-fi fan
Yeah.
who loves sculptures
yeah,
and is about to die, perfect place for you.
Woking's the place for you, and only 24 minutes on a train from London.
Yeah. Well, look, we better go back to our respective homes, Lloyd. But thank
Yeah.
you for joining us. Another video on the channel very soon.
Thank you for having me.
Peace out. Working for life.
I should have done a joke about Woking 9 to 5.
We'll come back another time.
Okay.